Live from Nasdaq's MarketSite, I'm your host, Christina Ayanian, and joining me today is VP of Data at Drata, Lior Solomon. Lior, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you were just helping to ring the opening bell at Nasdaq, celebrating GGV's SMB Tech 50 list. How did it feel like being here?
It's super exciting. I'm so grateful to be part of an industry and a startup that actually disrupting the whole industry in regards of the compliance automation. So I'm super psyched and grateful.
What does it mean to be a part of the GGV SMB Tech 50 list?
It's first of all being surrounded with so many different startups that are actually so excited about what they're doing and being leading the cutting edge of technologies. So being supported and kind of like being able to have such a reach, working with GGV Capital to actually all the way from just the capital aspect, the human resources, the just like working in different companies and their technologies and getting brainstorming with them. It's awesome.
I'm sure everyone is wondering now, what does Drata do? Let's cut to the chase. What is the company? What does the company do, and how do you differentiate yourself against your peers?
Yeah, absolutely. So Drata is a continuous security and compliance automation platform. We help our customers basically achieve their compliance readiness while continuously monitoring their controls and making sure that they're not just like in a point in time actually looking at their compliance posture, but continuously actually monitoring it and adding more and more frameworks as the more regulations coming up to the market.
There has been an increasing need for software security. Why is this, and how is Drata helping to shape that?
Well, we're seeing that most of the, especially with this evolving cybersecurity landscape, there's a lot of new regulations coming out. There's a lot of cybersecurity risks. And a lot of companies are struggling just to keep up with all those regulations and making sure they're keeping up their posture and the right best practices in place. Working with Drata basically helps you automate all that processes, having us deep integrated with all your systems and customizing anything of any of those integrations in order to make sure they're continuously compliant and ready to go.
What does some of that customization look like? Can you give a few examples?
Yeah, it could be all the way from some of them are more standard, just like, there's like an HRIS platform you're using, and you want to be able to actually make sure that you're continuously controlling the basically the users being added to that system. Or for example, it could be customized in regards of systems that you built yourself as an enterprise. You would be able to actually work with us with our open APIs to provide evidence and continuously control those controls and basically streamline it into our platform.
And as VP of Data, what are some of the trends that you're watching right now?
So there's so many different, there's a whole evolution in the world of data, especially when it comes to AIs and machine learning. And user privacy is something that, we take seriously. Drata helps you by having this compliant automation platform and mentality to continuously monitor your posture. We make sure that we're helping the companies identify where the data exists, what sort of controls they have around the data, and making sure that nothing is being neglected and they're continuously ready and to go with any of their audits.
You specifically work with small to medium-sized businesses. Why is that?
Actually, we work with any size of a company, including enterprise accounts. We want to help a company from the day one when they start working with Drata to actually get that mentality of continuously monitoring their controls, continuously actually working and having those evidence collected. So as a company, as you start from day one, it could be the smallest company of 2 people to an enterprise of thousands of people. We want to make sure that you're focused on your customers, you're focused on building trust with them, building the right product, while we're the one that's continuously monitoring and doing all the hard work of the regulation behind the scenes.
Right, you're doing the heavy lifting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What does the future hold for Drata?
I think there's we're a very customer-centric company. That's one of our values. My data team is basically continuously building those processes to learn about what's more challenging, what sort of automation can we introduce. We work very closely with the product to actually make sure that we're serving and helping those customers of ours, regardless to their size, to actually improve and focus more on their product while we're doing the automation. So a lot of indexing in regards of new integrations that we can think of. We continuously think about the trends of machine learning and AI as well. So yeah, definitely introducing thinking about our customers, finding what's stuff for them, continuously iterating through it.
That's amazing. We look forward to continue following your journey. Congratulations.
Thank
you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.